Did you know that your Google Docs can also act like a folder? In other words, you can have one Google Doc and have several different types of Google Docs inside the Google Doc. Let me show you what I mean. I'm going to share my screen here. All right, so you ready to level your Google Doc skills? Here we go. Let's find the Google Doc. I'm going to go into the drive. This is what we created a couple days ago. We're going to click on recent so we know that we created this a few days ago. I'm going to click on practice because that's what we labeled it. And here, remember, we had all of the things about Washington State right here, you see? And so I showed you how to name it here on the side by clicking on the three dots. You click on rename and then type Washington because this is about Washington. And then you click here on the emoji and you can choose any emoji that reminds you of this topic here. So Washington reminds me of trees, so I'm going to click on tree for Washington. All right, so now let's create that other document inside this document called practice. All you need to do is click on document tabs. So I'm going to click here. And now we're going to do the same thing, but with a different topic. So for example, I asked in class, what are your other favorite places to visit? And in that place, what are those activities you like to do? So I'm going to show you an example that I already have. So in this case, I wanted to share places in Hawaii. So I click on here, you create the same thing like you did here with Washington. You hyperlink all of the images here, or I'm sorry, you hyperlink the websites here and click on the three dots, click on rename, you type the topic of this page, which is Hawaii, and then you choose your own emoji. And that's it. That's all that I did. So now you know that you can, within a document, you can create these tabs within. If I even click here, then you can see, you can click here and it'll go straight to the different headings of things to do, like places, favorite places in Washington State, or the activities. You can click here and it creates again an outline on the side. So you have to double click again, and then you'll see it right here. Wasn't that fun? All right, one more thing that I showed in class was that you needed to put this into our shared folder. So in order to do the shared folder, you already created it. So you're going to click over here on the side. So right here on this triangle, click here, and then find your 2026 Winter Digital Literacy class. Make sure you look for the Digital Literacy shared folder, and it's going to have a little person inside the folder. So this is it right here. What you're going to do is take that practice document, and then you're going to drag and drop it right there. So and then right here, it's going to say change who has access. So you're going to click on move because it's going to go here. This item will be visible to everyone who can see 2026 winter. And then your name is here. Click on move. And to check to make sure it's there, number one, you'll see that it's shared with this little shared icon here. And then click in your shared folder. You'll see it right there. All right, so that's how you do it. Wasn't that fun? You just now know how to use document tabs, so creating documents within the documents like a folder, like a file folder. And you also now know how to, by clicking on recent, taking your document and finding the folder here on the left side to drag and drop it in there. All right, good luck. I hope you had fun.